Hey guys, it's postboxpat. Welcome back to a brand new video, and today I'm going to be telling you guys the entire season 7 storyline so far. This is the video you're not going to want to miss because there's been a lot of misconception and confusion around in the community, and this video is going to help you guys understand exactly what each character is doing in the season 7 storyline. This video was sponsored by Skillshare. The first 500 people to sign up via my link get 2 free months of Skillshare Premium, which is really awesome because using the classes from Skillshare have helped me develop my graphic design skills, so I've been able to create thumbnails and headers and different things for my videos. It's also helped me edit videos and taught me that, and many other skills in my day-to-day life, which it's helped me with. So what I really enjoy about Skillshare is it provides over 25,000 classes, all brought to you by professionals in that area. And what's really cool about it is them areas can go all the way from animation to video editing to script writing to whatever really you're interested in. Skillshare will have it covered for you. Skillshare is also super affordable with an annual subscription fee of less than $10 a month, so go and join them 7 million creators learning with Skillshare today. The premium membership will obviously give you access to unlimited content, so go and sign up, get that premium membership for 2 months, and if you like it, sign up for that monthly subscription and you'll be able to access a variety of different content, which has helped me fuel my creativity on my channel, and I'll be consistently using it for 2019 for any future techniques that I want to learn within a variety of different softwares. So thanks again for Skillshare for sponsoring this video. The link is at the top of the description for you guys to hit to get access to Skillshare for free for 2 months. So be fast, you've got to be one of the first 500 people. Okay, so let's get straight into this and show you guys exactly where we are at with the Fortnite storyline. So simply, the storyline is a little bit complicated, and the first thing we experienced was the week 7 and week 8 and week 9 and week 10 loading screens within season 6. So take a little look at these on screen right now. These are the early loading screens which we had for the season 6 sort of stuff, and this is where the storyline really did start to take place. The first thing that happened obviously was the cube event. That was pretty obvious, and so much happened with that. We had the whole cube get destroyed and everything relating to that, which was really awesome. But then suddenly for the week 8 loading screen, everything suddenly changed up. The whole cube event had finished, everything had ended with the cube, and next minute we had this weird robotic skin kind of peeking in on the island, looking for a snowstorm that's coming in or kind of warning us. That's what a lot of people were thinking anyway. But when you actually look into this, the idea of A.I.M coming into Fortnite Battle Royale, from what I can conclude from these loading screens, was actually to scout out the island and was it a safe place for them to land where the storm was coming from. So what I mean by that is exactly where the island was, where A.I.M was with the Ice King. Was it a safe location for them to land on the Fortnite Battle Royale map? And obviously that was A.I.M's job. He was sent by Sergeant Winter. He parachuted in, as you can see there, with the parachute on top of Flush Factory. And then the next loading screen, the week 9 loading screen, indicated that A.I.M was spying, or should I say kind of checking out the map, making sure it was a safe location. That's seen in both week 9 and week 10. We can also see A.I.M there on the left hand side if we zoom in, kind of just checking out what's going on with the party with the DJ Llama type person. Now from what we know, the A.I.M robot is controlled or under control, maybe. I'm not 100% sure if it's 100% controlled or directed by either Sergeant Winter or Lynx, and that's shown in these loading screens. This is week 1. This is Zenith. He's Lynx's companion, just exploring the map, just kind of getting used to it, setting up the zip lines all around. Then on week 2, we experienced Lynx in her office. She was maybe the person that created the A.I.M skin, the A.I.M, whatever you want to call it. We don't 100% know, but you can see her there creating her suit, maybe so she can go around the map or even fight off the Ice King himself. Now obviously these people probably knew about the Ice King, but we didn't know about the Ice King just yet. Another interesting thing is, if you look at her desk closely, she also has a picture of Omega, kind of theming her suit off her idol, maybe Omega. So if we jump into the actual gameplay, you'll notice this is Lynx's office in the Fortnite Battle Royale map. But simply what I'm trying to get at here is Lynx has clearly been watching the Fortnite Battle Royale map, or had some sort of sense of what was going on, because she has posters of the Durburger, which we'll get to later on in this video. She's got posters of DJ Llama, posters of the Omega fight back in season 4, which was a film, by the way, for those wondering, and also some things that she's been creating on her desk, which clearly indicates that she's been kind of watching the entire Fortnite season as it goes by, maybe on TV or something. Who knows exactly where she's been watching it from. Anyway, let's keep jumping through these. We've now got the week 3 loading screen, which is pretty interesting because we can now see Sergeant Winter here learning about the Fortnite map, kind of thinking, you know, this is an interesting topic. He's kind of just considering, this was just before Christmas by the way, just loading screen, he's kind of considering delivering presents to everybody on the map. And that brings me to this trailer that you can see on screen right now. Now for those wondering, the season 7 trailer was a little bit weird. It was kind of confusing. It made a lot of people confused, thinking that Sergeant Winter was the enemy. If you actually watch this trailer closely, you can see that Sergeant Winter does have the Infinity Blade, and he also comes into the map on a with the snowmen with planes as well. And what he's doing there, he's kind of arriving at the Fortnite Battle Royale map. And obviously when they first arrive, they wouldn't be friends with the current residents on the Fortnite map. And just to note, the house does not exist from the trailer in the Fortnite Battle Royale map. So obviously over time, by the time the trailer happened, and probably like a few weeks down the line, Sergeant Winter became friends with everyone on the Fortnite map, and they started to realize Sergeant Winter really isn't an enemy. The real enemy is inside Polar Peak, and that's what we'll get to in a sec. Now we've got the week 4, week 5, and week 6 loading screens. These 3 loading screens don't really indicate much at all with the storyline, and it was a very kind of like fill period because Fortnite or Epic actually took a break from their studios, so they didn't actually plan to release anything other than like a few small changes, and we didn't get any major map changes at all during this period in time. But for those wondering, that is the driftboard. We did unfortunately get an announcement for it, but it never was introduced. We can probably expect that now in season 8. Anyway, moving on to the next screenshot we've got for the week 5 loading screen. This one here is just Trogue just chilling in his cave with a few of his minions there. You can see a little hint towards what we currently have with the snowmen there, but I guess he's just having a fun time there. Doesn't really indicate anything regarding the storyline. Then the week 6 one brings us to the Durburger storyline and stuff, and the Tomato Head one. This one really shows maybe a potential consumable in the future that you may be able to buy from the vans. I've talked about that in a concept video, but also it indicates that Tomato Head is still actually alive and he's still actually doing something, because he's actually spying on what they're doing at that Durburger store, which links into the brand new store which we see, for those wondering, that is the Pete Pizza store inside a retail row. This popped up around this time, a little bit before it, but obviously Tomato Head is still a little bit confused what's going on. And with the pizza store, you can see in my gameplay clip right now, it's right opposite it, and he's probably kind of spying using a telescope, seeing what is going on there, making sure Durburger is not getting too many sales compared to them. How are they doing it and stuff? So hopefully we can see more storyline on the lines of them, but at this moment in time, there isn't much going on between them two. So I guess Season 8, Season 9 will have to tell if there will be another battle between these two. We're still waiting for Durburger to pop up somewhere on the map. We don't currently have one, and we are still waiting for a Tomato Town to reappear as well. We don't have one of them either, so we're currently kind of stranded in this area, but they still are competing with each other, which is very interesting, and I'm glad that is the case right there. Now moving on to the week 7 loading screen, this is a game changer for the Fortnite Battle Royale storyline. We can see here the Ice King wakes up from his chair, and this is where everything starts to change. Like, this is it. This is season 7 leading to season 8. You can see here in the week 8 screenshot, he casts the Storm spell, and that is the gameplay that's displaying on screen right now. The most recent event which we had in the Fortnite Battle Royale universe. Do consider that this event wasn't officially announced and it wasn't officially published on social medias, so Epic Games weren't expected to produce a super event like the Rocket event or even the Cube event. You know, them two were officially announced on social medias. When I say the Cube event, I mean the Butterfly event. There's a lot of events that the Cube did, but the major one obviously was the Butterfly event, which changed Loot Lake as you guys know it. So with that being said, what exactly is Fortnite Battle Royale got left in it for the rest of Season 7's storyline? Well, we can expect hopefully one more event popping in the next few days or so. Now, if you are new to my channel, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, and you can keep up to date with that. I'll be sure to cover that on the channel as soon as it gets released. We can probably expect the Ice King to kind of rise from his throne or summon whatever is in that basement. As you guys know, the ice is continually melting every single second in Fortnite Battle Royale, and unfortunately, the storm which the Ice King tried casting has not changed the idea of it melting, which unfortunately for him is pretty bad. From theories, we're not 100% sure what is inside this iceberg. People say it's going to be like a Fire King and stuff like that. I've said that myself as a theory, but it's not guaranteed. So whatever appears from inside this iceberg could be something to do maybe with the eggs. As you guys know, we have a bunch of eggs in the Fortnite universe. You can see them here. These eggs themselves could be pretty key for the storyline, and whatever's inside the iceberg could potentially cast the spell on them eggs to summon them, which would be really awesome and could be game changing for Fortnite Battle Royale. A lot of people say that these eggs are going to be dragons. I personally think they could be some sort of sea creature. When they pop out of the hole, obviously they could go into a melted greasy grove, season 9, season 8, or even they could fly off if they were dragons. So I can see why people are saying both, but I personally go with the sea creature. And that's it for Season 7's storylines so far. Remember, if you want to stay tuned for any future content for storyline stuff like that, you can see it on my channel first. I try my best to produce the best. Be awesome if you comment down below your favorite season in Fortnite Battle Royale for the storyline, so that being Season 4, Season 5, Season 6, and Season 7, as they were the main storyline seasons. Personally, if you're asking me that question, Season 4 has been my favorite storyline so far. The reason behind that is because the movie, you know, the fight between Carbide and Omega, a lot of YouTubers out there thought that was the storyline. They were covering it like the whole map is going to have a massive war and a huge fight between these heroes. But the entire storyline was hidden within Season 4. Epic Games revealed that in one of their loading screens, where they said basically the film had finished being filmed and you could see Carbide and Omega just chilling, having a cup of tea, and so many YouTubers at that time were still covering the fight between Carbide and Omega, covering how the entire storyline is revolved around them. But really, Epic Games tricked near enough 99% of people, and so many people were confused at this point. I was one of the first people to cover the actual idea of the blockbuster storyline appearing, and still people were covering the Carbide versus Omega, and people were still talking about it as well, which was just amazing. It's one of the best moves Epic Games have made to their storyline content, and yeah, that's why Season 4 for me is my favourite Fortnite storyline. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to go into the top of the description, hit that link for Skillshare. If you're one of the first 500 people, you will gain access to that for 2 months. It's a really awesome service, so go and check it out and let me know what you think. Also, if you guys haven't already, go and use my support creator code in the Fortnite item shop with code postboxpat. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And once again, this is postboxpat signing out.